getting to L.A., potentially. Maybe 8-9 minutes, 5:30. I'll have a shot for you to text and win a trip. We're sending people to the 2020 iHeartRadio Music Awards, which, even if you're not there, will air live on the 29th of this month. It's going to happen at the Shrine Auditorium. So you and a pal will fly you out, get you tickets for the event, obviously, round-trip air, hotel, ground transport, the whole bit. So you can win one of those trips 3 times daily. 5:30 with me is your last each day. So that's here in a minute. If you listen to the show on iHeartRadio from outside Ohio, tell me where. If you listen on the to the podcast. Mike listens in Youngstown. Rich is in Kelso, Washington. Steve is in Jensen Beach, Florida. Tyler is in Baltimore. I was just reading about Baltimore this morning. It is the first time ever that Baltimore has not seen snow in February.
Wow. They didn't get any, not 1 inch.
Not one flake of snow in the month of February in Baltimore for the first time ever. And they said if it hadn't been a leap year, it would have also been true for JFK, LaGuardia, and Atlantic City. They got snow on February 29th. So Baltimore and is the biggest city. And there are a couple of other ones. But they're like, usually on average, Baltimore gets 7 inches of snow in February. On average. And they didn't get one flake of snow in Baltimore.
We've had a super mild winter until Friday. My car is terrible in the snow, and I just found that out, like, real bad. I have a Kia Forte, and it's like I can't stop. Every time I even try to take a turn, my back end just completely, I don't know anything about cars.
Are your tires bad?
I don't know. I've only had the car since October of 2018.
Yeah, but you're putting a lot of miles on it.
Yeah, you should get those tires checked.
So it's my tires, not the car.
Oh, yeah.
Tires and drivers.
Tires are the ones that wear out.
Yeah.
You take it in, they go, we see metal.
How
like
often
if your
are you
steel
supposed to change
treads
your tires? How many miles?
Depends on how much you drive.
And depends on what kind of tires you have.
So I have regular tires.
Yeah.
I have 4 of them.
Regular 4 tires.
Okay.
What does
Does that help or?
No.
How many miles do you think you put on that car?
I have put about 50,000 miles on my car.
Then you probably need new tires.
So that's why. Because I was like almost Ubered home from my show.
I will look at them when we go downstairs.
Okay.
They're probably
pretty bald.
Yeah, I'm probably going to
Well, because when I was driving home,
and you haven't changed them since you got the car.
No, I have not. Because I thought it was like a year thing. Like, oh, you change your tires once every 5 years or something.
No. It's
how
often you drive.
Where you drive.
So when you drive a lot more, it's worth paying more to get better tires.
All right.
Yeah.
I've had my car for 5 years, and I go through so many friggin' tires. I drove it in. I go.
You drive a lot too.
Yeah, but I'm like, just in town, I drove it into, I always go to Conrad's, and I drive it over. I'm like, I get down to put some, because I get the sensor in my car that shows when one of them is like losing air or whatever. So it pings up, and I go to, fill it up. I can see a screw sticking out of the tire. I'm like, God, come on, man.
That's just bad luck.
I've had to replace the tire. Yeah,
I was cussing out Kias all night on Friday because I'm like, this stupid car can't even handle 1 inch of snow, and it's probably my fault.
Yeah,
it's the tires.
I was like, is it front wheel drive?
Go to the Hood Tire outlet, like where I go.
I was gonna say, aren't tires like a couple $100 a piece?
They are, but like if you go to where I go, I kid you not, for 4 tires, I paid probably about maybe $120.
Yeah, but you were talking about how you got awful tires.
I don't have awful tires.
I thought you did. You're more prone to get awful tires if you're going to a Hood tire shop for $125.
These were gently used.
I thought that's how much they cost a piece.
Gently used.
No.
They are.
They're gently used.
Because they take them off of wrecked cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or they're not used at all. Like it's like.
But you don't know how
recalled.
But you don't know how gently they were used.
But I can see the
tread
on them. Like they show you these are the tires that fit your car. You look at them. I'm like, cool. They know.
Then why are they selling them to you so cheaply?
Because they get them from they get their inventory for free. Because they're getting them from recalled cars.
Free or real cheap. Yeah, they're getting their tires real cheap so that they can resell them.
Yeah, because it's nothing to have them. So yeah, they can charge you $120 when they paid maybe $5 or $10 for all of them.
Or they just took them off. They took them off a Civic in Ohio City.
Tires seem like something you should pay good money for.
I agree.
Tires, toilet paper. What else? That's probably it.
Not if you have a bidet.
And also, you don't drive as much as Mary does. So if you were driving as much as Mary, I would not go. If you.
Well, I wouldn't have my car if I drove as much.
Where do you
Mary.
go? Just a tire store?
The
tire store is there?
I mean,
go to Conrad's.
There's plenty of places to go.
All right.
I don't have like a
Man,
certain
now I'm
loyalty.
nervous.
Just
Now
be
I'm
careful,
like,
'cause
I'm being all me, and then we're gonna get down there. My tires are gonna be bald.
Well, just
They
take
might
it
be-
in.
And
They'll tell you.
When you drive, does your car shake? Because it might be
No.
one tire that's like,
No, my car doesn't shake, but when
you might need a wheel alignment.
I'm
There could
just.
be a bunch
I'm
of things.
guessing that your tires are just.
when
kinda
there
bald.
is
I get-
even the slightest amount of snow, my car will skid. It will not stop,
Okay,
and I don't
then,
think
yeah,
it's
that's
my
your
brakes.
Tires. Yeah, it's your tires.
Because I can feel my brakes going like like that.
Yeah, that's your tires.
Well, we solved the problem then.
Not yet. You still have bad tires.
Well, but now we know.
I mean, even
I thought
even without
I was upset
snow,
that I bought that car.
Even without snow, it's not good to be driving on bald tires.
Well, I don't have it. Well, I'm saying I don't notice it without snow.
Dude, I was trucking from Akron to here when I was in college because I couldn't afford new tires. And I knew for a fact I needed a wheel alignment. So I would get new tires, and I would say maybe like 2 or 3 months later, I would have to get new ones because one tire would be completely gone, or like completely down to like what do they call it?
The tread.
The tread. Like it would be completely.
The steel belt.
The belt.
It would be down to the belt because one tire was getting more use than the other, and it was so aggravating. But I was like, I don't have any time to change it.
He was Dukes of
That is
Hazzarding it all
probably-
over town. 2 wheels is on the side.
My lack of car knowledge is probably the most stereotypical thing about it. That I'm just straight up like, oh, I didn't know you had to do that. Like other than like oil changes and things like that.
Is why you need a man.
Well, this is why stuff that you need to learn if you're going to keep working the road the way you've done.
Yeah.
Like you need to know how to maintain your car.
Well, and you know what I've been doing? I'm like, I get my oil changed every 3,000 miles. I check my fluids. I keep all that under the hood stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I promise you that tires wouldn't have even been. I
Obviously they
thought
weren't,
I
yeah.
bought the wrong car.
No.
I was
you
like, I
just-
live in Ohio. I bought the wrong car for Ohio.
No, and that's a lot. Well, there's
I
a lot-
really did.
because that's what a lot of people think. They think like, oh, I need a 4-wheel drive car.
Yeah, I was like,
because
maybe
of
I need
how-
like an
no,
SUV
you
or
don't. I have a
something.
little tiny car that works great in the snow.
Yeah.
Never gets stuck or anything, because you just have to have good tires.
Yeah.
If you have good tires, you'll do fine in the snow. Unless it's like a terrible snowstorm.
Well, yeah,
But
but
anything that
then-
we got like last week, it should be fine.
It was just that like Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday when we got a couple inches quickly.
Just put your winter chains on them and you'll be fine.
I don't have winter chains.
Oh.
I mean, I drove my car all through Michigan and not North Dakota. Where did I go? Wisconsin last year.
Well, that's what I was so nervous about going to.
And it was fine.
I've got some stuff in Michigan coming up. Not that it's going to snow anymore, but
It might.
I'm there in 2 weeks. Next
Hey,
week.
screw all this snow talk because California awaits you for our iHeartRadio Music Awards. And we're giving away trips to the Shrine Auditorium in L.A. end of this month. So you won't even have to wait that long. So here's your shot. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Here's your shot at a trip to Los Angeles for our iHeartRadio Music Awards now. Text the nationwide keyword GIVE, G-I-V-E, to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's GIVE to 200-200. Good luck from 100.7 WMMS.
Mm-hmm. Now, the question is how many you'll need to have replaced.
4.
Three wheels.
How did I not see that coming? But what if it's only the back?
One wheel.
You can do 2 at a time.
Two wheels.
We get paid Friday. I'd rather just do it all and get it over with.
Three.
Right?
2 wheel. 2 wheel. 1 3.
Your
2
call.
wheel. 2 wheel. 3. 1 wheel.
It's so stupid. Oh, boy.
I remember the one time.
By the way, a tire, and the only reason I say this is if you're buying hood tires, it can look fine on the outside and be trash on the inside.
Yeah.
You can have a nice tread.
Could have a squirrel in there or something.
Well, or the rubber's bad. I mean, there's no way to know that, but I'm just
I
saying
understand
it's
that.
not usually something. I understand people have, limited resources, but I mean, it's not a good idea to skimp on tires.
Yeah,
if you can
I
help
mean,
it.
it hasn't steered me wrong yet, and
Good pun.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, I am taking that risk. That's true, but I mean, it hasn't. I've only had a good experience. So.
And your
I mean,
little wub thing, that's just the ABS. Like it's on most cars, I think,
Yeah.
is the automatic
Oh,
braking
okay.
system
Yeah.
is trying to catch the.
Oh, it's doing that because my car's not stopping.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I thought either my brakes are bad or this just isn't
No.
the right car.
If you feel
My
like
brakes are good.
If you feel like a
Brakes are fine,
vibration.
probably.
No,
Well,
it's
when
like
have
a
you-
Yeah, that would be like a rotor or
Yeah.
a tire thing if it's
Like-
like
And
it
vibrating.
only
Our buddy
does that
John, his
in the
car
snow.
had, like, he drove me home one night from East End, and his brakes are trash.
No, I've had bad
And his,
brakes
like-
before. I know
and
that.
every time
That's
you
like
have
a
to start
grinding
stuff.
sound. That's
yeah,
like
it's
a.
like.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
I've
get your
been
brakes
there.
fixed tomorrow.
I've been there. Oh my God, I have been there, and
I also have a
it's so
headlight out.
scary. I'm just like, all right, well, I know if I can't stop, I'm just gonna hit
Do
the.
you know how to change a headlight?
I know that I'm not drunk,
Yes.
so that's
but,
one of those things where I'm like, man, I'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's still something it takes 2 minutes.
You're a
no.
padiddle driving around.
I don't know how to change it. There's two, and only one of them's out.
Yeah, so you change the one that's out.
No, there's two. There's
It's
two
car talk
per
with Bill
side.
Squire.
I get it.
So there's four
you-
headlights. One out
Yes,
of four headlights
I
is
understand. So you change the one that's out.
out. Right.
You look and see which one it is.
Car talk with Bill Squire.
then
This could be our new podcast. Is that us talking about car stuff? Yeah, but there's another headlight in the back. What's that? The back
Headlight in the back.
tail light?
Kidding. I'm totally kidding. I know what a tail light is.
Have you ever had to use your e-brake?
No.
Good.
When do you think you have to use your e-brake?
No,
oh,
no.
actually, I have when I was in Pittsburgh.
No, I'm saying like
I've parked with it
When my
before.
brakes
Yeah.
were really trash, I was prepared to like stop via e-brake. I'm like, I'm gonna go around this corner. I have
Fred
to slow
Flintstone,
down.
just shove your feet through it.
Exactly. I was like,
Oh,
this is
you'll use
dangerous.
the emergency brake in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's
everywhere
the
you park. You'll
and
burn out
Cincinnati,
emergency
too.
brake.
The
In
emergency brake
Cincinnati.
is
It's for parking. I know.
For parking, yes.
I know, but like if I had no brakes, I'm like, I'm prepared.
Would it even work if you were driving? Would it
Yes.
stop your car?
Yeah,
I
it's-
never
We would
had
do
to.
something to it.
But it's not good.
No.
It would stink.
But if he's trying to Tokyo drift, Serena,
Hey, how are ya?
what's going on?
I have a comment from Mary. I have a 2011 Chevy Equinox. I drive about
good for you.
1,000 to 2,000 miles a month. I just got new tires from Radair. Cost about $650 out the door. But they're really good tires. They're very similar to Goodyear. So I
$650.
recommend just getting all
That I can't swing 650.
That's high end.
That's
boy.
what I'm saying.
You don't have to spend
Just get
$650 on
two
tires.
on the
Yeah,
front,
but
and you'll be
it's-
fine.
They're very nice tires.
They better be gold encrusted,
But
baby.
here's my question: How is there certain? Oh God, I don't know anything. How many miles per tire? How
They'll
many
tell you.
miles?
They'll tell you.
Okay. So if
tell
I've
you.
driven 50,000 miles,
And then it was already a used car, right? So
but there
there's
was only
crush-
4,000 miles on it before that.
Okay, but still,
Right. They recommend
That's-
between 45 to 70,000 miles change your tires.
yeah. And I'm guessing because they were the factory tires that came with it, and the amount of driving that you've done.
So I'm like, I don't want to.
It's
But
a
if
lot.
I buy this, I'm gonna put another 50,000 miles on my car, and then by the end of the year.
There'll be a date on the tire.
Yeah.
You can see like when the tire was.
But those don't. That's like my oil change says I don't need to get one until May. That doesn't count. But what I'm saying is
no,
that
you can see when the tire was. Came
I don't
want
want to spend $700 on tires now, and then have to spend another $700 on them in November.
Is there then get a higher mileage tire, but you still
Now my whole world's opened up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't buy shoes. Shoes
Yeah.
for your car.
Might wanna ease
Tires
off-
are the shoes of the car.
Might
They've
want to
called
ease
them
off
shoes
your
before,
shoe
yeah.
budget.
Oh, my mind is blown today.
Hey, Sly,
Hey, what's up?
what's going on?
Hey, you called it right this time. Last time you called me Fly. Hey, Mary, what did you say you have, a Forte?
Yeah, 2017 Kia Forte.
All right, so I have a 08 Hyundai Elantra. Hyundai owns Kia, so the Forte and the Elantra are the same car. I got, they're called Starfires. That's the name of the tire. They're a tire made by Cooper, and they were like $140 for two tires, brand new, 50,000-mile warranty, mounted to balance. And they've been great so far. That car, though, because of the high center of gravity it has and how like light the car is itself, they're just not good cars for the winter. My wife's car, the Elantra, is terrible in the winter. I hate it.
Is that why it's so good on miles?
Yes.
Because I'll get if I'm on the highway, I'll get 45 miles per gallon.
Well, you have a 6-speed transmission in yours, too. Mine only has a 4-speed transmission in it, so it's not that great on gas mileage, but it's a good little economy car. They're just because of how light they are. Like I said, if you hit the brakes and you start to slide, you hear that grinding and stuff in your brakes or whatever. That's your ABS kicking into. And the ABS system is so basic in them. Like, they didn't put a lot of work into the ABS, into the traction control, all those things. So,
Yeah. All right, thank you, man.
Thank you, Sly.
also
Ugh.
knowing how to drive on snow helps too.
I know how to drive. I'm telling you, it
On
does.
snow.
I know how to drive on snow. I'm saying when I come out of my parking lot, I can't stop. I can't slow down
Okay, so
on the
it's
snow.
a combination of like things that he was saying, but I bet your tires are pretty bald.
Yeah.
Just
look
get
at me.
yourself-
Don't pull that. You don't know how to drive
Just
cars.
your
You
tires
just said last week you're a terrible driver.
I was a terrible driver. I haven't gotten a ticket or in an accident in 1 year. 2 anniversaries today.
She likes her tires like she likes her crotch, Bill.
Bald, baby.
Just get yourself a set of Pirelli Zeros, and you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Like $1,100 a pop.
Where do
But
those
they're-
go on? A Ferrari?
They go on your car.
Oh.
Be sitting on 24, baby.
A Farte.
Kia Forte? Don't you dare.
Hey, Kathy.
Oh, hey. I wondered if Mary or any of you guys had AAA, 'cause that's a good insurance to have, especially for traveling.
She went to
quadruple
AA
A.
today. She went to double
Yeah.
She can have all the A's.
Yeah.
No, but I got like 4 free tows for 100 miles for only like $100 a year.
What are you going to do with extra toes?
What is that? Are toes the tires of the car?
Yeah, like your car breaks down.
TOWs. If tires are the feet of your car, the treads are the toes of the feet of your car.
Okay.
Right.
All right, AAA.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should get AAA.
Thank
I
you,
have
Kathy.
roadside assistance with my insurance.
But a lot of times the roadside assistance isn't as comprehensive as AAA.
You got to really wait for somebody to come out if it's like insurance roadside assistance.
I don't know anything.
Well, we've certainly covered a lot of scintillating ground here.
Well, these are important things. If I have these questions, other people have got to have them.
Yes, they
Right?
probably ask family members or people in the industry.
I don't even
or-
know how this came up, but I wasn't going to ask this. I didn't come in planning to ask about this today.
You just said that
Because you
your
were
car wouldn't
sliding
stop.
all over. Yeah, your car wouldn't stop. Can't
Talking
stop,
about
won't stop.
The no snow in Baltimore. Just
That's
move to
what it
Baltimore. They
was.
don't got no snow.
Blame Baltimore.
I don't wanna move
That's
to
my
Baltimore.
answer for everything.
Baltimore.
Somebody goes, why are you late? Blame Baltimore.
I remember I had a bubble in my tire. You better hope you don't have a bubble in your tire. That's
I
what
don't think. Why do you come up with this stuff?
Because he got hood tires for $80 a piece.
No, this was before I had hood tires.
Well, then you're not getting your tire. Maybe just go to a place that sells tires.
I did. This was from the dealership. I had a bubble in my tire.
How'd you
happens,
get the
yeah.
bubble
I don't
out?
know. I'm not.
They fix it. They can fix it.
Yeah, but like it was still there. It had nothing
Is
to
that
do
when
with
they
the
put
tires.
it on that machine and it's like wah, 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 wah.
Sometimes
You know what I'm
it-
talking about?
Yes, but like I think they all do
Balancing?
that.
Balancing.
You can just get a bubble in your tire. I don't know. Like how else would you get it?
I had one
Just by
last year
driving.
from Pothole.
Yeah, you just get them sometimes.
Yeah. Brake shoes are the shoes of your car, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
the
those are
actual
those are
shoes
the
of your car.
socks. Because if the tire is the shoe, the brakes are in the.
Well, they're literally called brake shoes, though.
But
Those
they're
would
the
be shoes
socks
of
of the
your
car.
Now, my favorite thing, anytime we stumble into a conversation like this, is how angry it makes automobile aficionados.
Oh, yeah, the mechanic.
That I'm
Us
over here like blah 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 blah.
yeah,
what does that
because
mean
we
in
don't
my car?
know anything. That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
favorite.
I know more than you, but I still don't know a lot.
Yeah.
Like I know basic things.
Now, do you attribute your 1 year anniversary of no accidents to your 1 year anniversary of not drinking?
100%.
Okay, good. So they do go hand in hand.
I told you every aspect of my life is better.
If only you had saved up all that shoe money, you could put it towards some tires.
I get paid Friday. I'll get 2 tires on Friday.
2 tires.
Unless I can find. I can't afford to spend $700.
I
You don't have to
understand.
spend. There, you can find them for cheaper than that.
Yeah.
And
Talk
we're
to
almost-
Poundcake's guy.
Yeah.
I'm not
What do
getting
I
hood
know?
tires.
They're not hood tires.
I got somebody for you.
You call them hood tires.
I know, but like I joke.
We're
with
going
you
by
guys.
what you say.
Yes, but they're not really hood tires. They still are regulated like everybody else. They can't just put people on the road in harm like they can't. They'll get sued.
You call them hood tires. I don't know.
Because I get them from the hood, but they're not. The tires aren't hood.
Oh, they're great tires that they ship to the hood, is what you're saying.
Location-wise, yes.
I see.
That's
so
the
they
name
take
of the place
They
is hood
take
tires.
You'll
they
never
take
find-
fantastic products and then ship them to the hood.
Sometimes people in the
I
hood are
see.
the hardest workers. Okay, they trying to get that money. Okay.
That doesn't mean
Nobody's
that their
talking about
product is
anyone's
better.
work ethic. Talking about the tires.
Yes, but I'm saying they're not.
You didn't go over there because they're hard workers.
not
You went over there
trying to-
because they're selling cheap tires.
They're not trying to mess up their money. They don't want anybody getting hurt because then no one's gonna go there anymore.
All right, I'm going to get real tires.
Fine, go ahead. Spend stupid $800 on your tires. Let them dry rot and get a bubble in your
so
tire.
angry. God,
Just trying to help.
Really upset.
Just trying to help.
Thank you for your help.
Nah, it's fine.
And make sure that you check your blinker fluid, too.
I will.
Okay. All right, I've got a break. I'm going to have those a shot for you to live rent-free for a year. Downtown Terminal Tower apartments, 2-bed, 2-bath spot. Run $620. We'll have a shot for you to get a key that could qualify you for that grand prize. 35192 if you want to text for anything else.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.